Welcome to How Far is So Far with your host Brian, and today, well, before we go with the whole today, I want to say sorry. I was off for like 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that. It was my birthday. Not like nobody cares, but yeah, I lacked out.
No way, I forgot to say happy birthday to this guy.
Wow. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Yo, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you for the.
When was your birthday?
August 29th.
Yo, I said
Yeah, whatever. And today we have a very special guest in the house. Introduce yourself.
My name's Rush.
So, who's Rush?
Rush is bad girls. What do you mean? Bad girl.
Yeah,
Bad girl. Certified bad girl.
Just like that,
From
right
Saga
away.
City, yeah.
From Saga City.
That bitch.
You got okay.
Can I swear?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
There's
no,
no like restrictions or whatever. You
Say no more. I'm free bird.
Say what you say what you mean, and and that little break that I had, I kind of wanted to come with like different dynamics for the show or whatever. It's gonna keep it interesting. And the first thing I want to try is like shit that pisses you off. Just to like kind of like an icebreaker type of thing. Shit that pissed me off these days is how criticized honesty is. So me being honest about a certain matter or subject, then I'm a dickhead for it. I'm rude for it. And I just don't get to understand it. Like, why can't I just say how I feel? Why am I being quote unquote canceled for saying that your pictures got too many fucking filters, bro? Like, who's that? I'm not saying your pictures.
What business do you have telling Gia that her pictures have too many filters? Maybe she's murked.
No, but like most of these girls are not even like murked like that. It's just yeah. For the most part, it's like insecurities or whatever for the one, two little imperfection that nobody gives a fuck about. But again, Facedoom is booming. Like, there's this one girl that like she works at the gym that I work at, and like her Instagram and her in real life is like two different people, bro. And like sometimes I want to be like, hey, like, what filter is that? People
are just, I think, sensitive. That's literally all it is.
Yeah. Especially
Especially like now in this day and age, people are very sensitive.
Do you know why? Like, is there a specific reason why it has become that way?
Honestly, I don't know, because I kind of agree with that statement. Like,
Right.
I also get very pissed off because I can't say what I want to say without being
So you're on that side of the spectrum that you want to be able to. Okay.
Because I usually vocalize everything that's on my mind, no matter what it is. And most of the time, obviously, I have my filters, time and place.
Yeah.
But like, when I say what I say and people look at me sideways like I owe them money, it's like what the fuck?
Now, tell me something that pissed you off.
Something that pisses me off are,
Damn.
a lot of shit pisses me off.
Okay. Top 5, top 3, whatever.
People that are too inner,
People that are too inner.
like too fast, like too in your business.
Oh. Okay, like okay, give me a scenario.
I mean, see, I can't spill the tea. But no, it's just more like I'm like a loud personality, so I'm definitely like I'm outgoing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things like, true say, anyone that knows me, you know what I want to tell you.
Okay.
You're never gonna know everything.
Okay.
Unless I really sit you down and tell you this is what's going on,
Okay.
But I don't like people that are kind of like, they don't like you when they don't know everything. They kind of want to like ask questions, or they're kind of like, why, where are you going,
okay.
who you with?
Like, okay, I see
Like,
what
it
you
doesn't
mean.
matter where I'm going, who I'm with. Like, if I'm coming to see
like,
you,
you know what you know, because I already let you know, and that's that. Like you don't need to know anything else.
Yeah, but I'm very like hush about what I do on a day-to-day basis. Like, even when I'm going out, I'll post myself up. You'll know, okay, this girl's dressed up, she's going out, but you won't know where I'm going, you won't know who I'm with, you won't know nothing. And some people don't like that. Some people are like,
so you hate the Inspector Gadgets.
I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm not hiding anything. But
it's just like you want to keep your privacy private.
I like my shit to myself. To be honest, I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Talking about that, so I was talking to someone, I forgot who the fuck it was, but I had this like heated kind of argument with the person because she's trying to tell me that I'm fucked for not having Instagram. Now, mind you, pause. I have Instagram, but I didn't want to give it to them. So I just lied. I'm like, I don't have Instagram. And they're like, oh, that's sketch. I'm like, wait, why is that not sketch? Oh, what do you have to hide? I'm like, what? Since when it became a fucking norm to have Instagram, bro?
Was she trying to hit on you?
Nah, he was just trying to, gain followers, I guess. And I told her straight, like, I have Instagram for my podcast. That's about it. But like, and the reality of the matter is, I kind of don't have Instagram because I don't use it. Like my personal,
no, I understand.
I don't use it. Like I'm always using the one for my podcast, and that's it. For if anything, I'm just the biggest fucking ghost follower that's ever existed. But this person wanted to make it seem like it's a norm to have
like social media.
Yeah, like if you don't have social media, you're either hiding something or you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. To be honest, the only time I had an issue with that is if I'm hitting on a guy and I'm trying to find the inside scoop on things,
Oh, but you know,
like, I can't really,
most guys like nowadays.
Most guys are very private though. You know what I mean? So now I'm not. I mean, then again, I just don't crack the guys anymore because what the fuck. But like in terms of privacy, like at the end of the day, like people share what they want to share. Some people overshare. Some people don't share enough, and some people they don't care enough to say what they're doing.
Right,
they just
but like
kick up.
I just feel like Instagram is like a thing.
But Instagram isn't even like real sharing though.
Right, like Instagram is lying.
It's a facade.
Like
you're fitting a persona.
Right. So who cares?
Cause like the way I post up on Instagram, if you see me on a daily basis, I'm Deadbolt. I don't look like that. Yo, one time I was at work and I was getting food and I became friends with the guy that works there because I'm there.
Yeah.
And the man's looking because I work at the mall. And the man, he's like, yo, what's your Instagram? I'm like, okay, we're friends,
Yeah.
I give him my Instagram. The man's like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, let me find out. But y'all see me here, I look sweet. Sweet talk. Birdman hand.
So pause. So you're telling me you don't look like this? On the
Of course I look like this. Okay. Right now I look like Michael Jackson, please. like one time I went live on Instagram, a man said, why do you look like Janet Jackson? I'm like,
wait, what?
You're fucking bright. No, it's true, because I contour my nose to make it look mad skinny. I'm a makeup artist.
Okay.
Whoever doesn't know. So like I don't say I'm a catfish. I'm just like, oh, I'm a nice makeup artist. You know what I'm doing, But real shit though, like it's one of those things where, like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing makeup, it was coming from a place of insecurity. Okay. Coming from a place of like, let me hide as many things as I can. Yeah, I don't like how I look. Let me cover. But now, like, it's not like you're gonna see me like this. You're gonna see me without this. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. Okay. You're gonna see me how you see me, and if you don't like it, close your eyes.
So wait, hold on. So you're telling me that makeup has, in some way, somehow, boosted your confidence?
It showed me yes, I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say it, but it's definitely not something that I can depend on. Okay. Because in the beginning it was like, oh my god, like I would wear makeup but I would like feel like I wasn't myself when I wasn't wearing makeup. Okay. Which is really bad, which no one should feel like that. Yeah. And then as time went by and I kind of started learning, like, yo, I'm not gonna function like this every day, I have my days where I'm not gonna wear makeup.
It's not sustainable. Yeah,
exactly. So that's when I realized, like, I have to like what I have, and then it took some time, but now I'm unstoppable. I'm that bitch. I'm Deadbolt. I'm telling you, I'm Deadbolt. You guys don't know about me.
Hey, you know what, I'm really happy that you feel that way, because at the end of the day, like, if you don't love you, nobody will. And that's
even after I loved me, no one loved me in the GTA.
Yeah. What do you mean? You're a very lovable person. Like, I love you.
My mom loves me. No, I love you too, Brian. Oh my God, that's about the Deadbolt cry. My tears are Deadbolt. What do you mean? But I
like. Yeah. Hey, some things deserve certain things. That's all. Talk to me. How you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. Sometimes I'm curious about the things that you do, but I don't want to be that person. That person that you just described.
No, it's okay. I think this is a catching up. It's not being Okay. I've been chilling, just working. Yeah. In the process of like applying to different schools, trying to get my life together. But it's just working for the most part, saving up. To be honest, my car is mash up. It gets mash up every other week, so I have to work on mine.
Because you going everywhere all the time.
I'm a top driver. Good boat.
But you don't have to be outside all the time. You could easily just A lot of things, like whatever.
But I'm deadbolt.
Okay, but you can just be deadbolt like at home, like.
You're deadbolt at home?
I don't know.
You don't know? We outside.
No, ain't no outside. For me, it's like the more I stay inside, the more money I make, and the more things.
The minute you step out, you're losing like a bill a day.
I've learned so many things. When I say crazy fact, and this blew my mind.
Okay, what'd you learn?
Do you know that humanity does not know where eels come from?
I'm sorry?
You know the animals like eels?
The eels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody knows where they come from. Like eels don't have reproductive organs. There's
what?
No, they don't. Right.
What the fuck?
Then they have never been able to observe an eel having sex. Like this is science, bro. That is like the mystery of like.
Yo, I'm about to ask a really stupid question, but I don't even want to.
Ask the question.
Do eels come from eggs?
No one knows.
What do you mean? Nobody. So when I go on a nice trip and I see an eel in a tank,
right? Yeah.
Where is the eel coming from?
Okay.
Is this
this is the most that we as humans know about eels, is that when they get really old, they go into the Bermuda Triangle, where they lose sight. And here's the thing, eels for the most life they are freshwater animals.
They're freshwater animals. Okay.
And they go into the fucking sea, bro, when they're about to die. No animal is able to do this. To like cross, like, freshwater, stay in the freshwater, salt water,
go all the way into the sea. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like
that's gonna mash up their tank. Yeah,
right.
Mash up everything.
Right. Like you put a fucking dolphin in a river, it's gonna die.
It's gonna die.
Right. Eels could do this. Like they just go into the sea, swim all the way to the Bermuda Triangle, and disappear. And a couple of days later, hundreds of other eels come out. Like, so
the Bermuda Triangle is a brothel for eels. Saying it's a telly. The Bermuda Triangle is a eel telly. So
and you know what?
Okay,
hey, sometimes I just feel that shit makes sense. That shit makes sense.
It makes sense to you?
It does. Like
that makes sense.
Because at the end of the day, nobody's able to go in, like, because of like how hazy the waters are and whatever the fuck else. They can't go into the Bermuda Triangle.
So how are you? So what? Let's say 2 eels go there. They pass away. R.I.P. They go into the Bermuda Triangle, and they come back with 100.
Hundreds.
Why are they coming back? How are they coming back with hundreds? Where did you learn this fact? You sat at home and learned this. Where did you learn that?
That's what I said. When you're at home, you learn a lot of shit. But
did you really learn anything?
Yeah. Well. Yes,
I learned. What is going on in the Bermuda Triangle?
I learned that there is secrets to science. There's shit that is not like scientifically explained.
Period.
The first nigga in history of science that tried to figure this out was a big man Aristotle, and he thought they just came from the mud.
Okay. that doesn't make no sense. You have nothing to back it up, though.
Right. Well, he had a bunch of theories that were actually factual and whatever the fuck else, but nobody knows what the fuck is up with eels, man.
Mad thing, yo.
But hey, that whole theory of the Bermuda Triangle is a telly.
Just saying, they're going in with 2, you're coming back with 100. Let me find out, They're out here.
I feel like they should have
outside.
They should have you out there on the Discovery Channel or whatever.
Me?
The fuck. Bro.
To lighten up the mood.
No.
Comic relief.
You came in with the solution to the problem within seconds.
That's what it is, though, because science is truly just anyone can be a scientist. Real shit. You see me? Scientist. But see, the only reason I made that connection is because I'm a biologist.
Okay. So
I'm all about the bodies. I know about the bodies.
What do you know about the bodies?
I know enough about the bodies.
I don't know, man. So a guy like me, I don't know enough. I'm a guy that I'm trying to get out there.
Trying to get out where?
Just out in the world.
Why? You just said when you sit at home you learn bear. Why are you trying to go outside now?
I never said I wanted to go outside, but if I did,
okay, out in the world in the crib.
Yeah.
All right, but man said Tinder.
No. I'm talking about like if it gets to the moment where I have to socialize and I need the knowledge. You got the knowledge.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
So you need to ask me specific questions.
You say you know about the body.
Oh,
Talk
God.
to me about Talk to me about the body. What are things that and within that whole biologist spectrum are things that a male gotta be aware of when it comes to quote unquote the body from the counterpart
from a female.
Yeah.
What does a man need to know about a shorty's pokes? Is what you're asking me. Man talking about that counterpart, the female, the things that I don't care about, none of the things that you tell me what you want to know about pokes. Okay, I'm about to tell you about poom poom. Okay. You're gonna have to ask me specific questions, because I can't sit here and tell you all about the.
So just like that, like you want me to come out and be like, "Hey,
we're already here, Brian. Please."
Okay, fine, cool.
Okay, come on.
That's fine. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what do you need to know?
We're talking about the pools now.
Talking about the pokes still. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Easiest way to get it.
Easiest way to get pokes.
Yeah. Most efficient way to maintain it and how not to lose it. Go.
Easiest way to get pussy. Damn.
Is there even
some
an
bitches
easy
be
way?
passing that shit around like a blunt, so I don't even know if it gets easier than that, to be honest.
Whoa. Where are we? Like,
where the eel tell you from?
Like, perfect. We're at the Bermuda Triangle.
We're at the Bermuda Triangle still. Nah, I'm just telling you the easiest way to get okay. It's all about the easiest way to get pussy. All depends on how the man approaches the situation.
Okay.
Or the best way, not the easiest, the best way to get pussy.
Okay. So I don't.
Because if your game is trash, the girl's not gonna give you anything.
But not everybody's game is fire though. Like there's here's the thing
I know.
Me. There's one thing with me that I've noticed. I know a lot of good looking motherfuckers. Whack his game. Whack.
Why would you say it's whack?
I don't know. Maybe no brought up. See, I don't know, bro. Like it's just weird, bro. Like this
you want to hear a funny story about game? Just one
me.
time I was dealing with a guy. Okay. Fucking waste. If he ever sees this, you're actually waste. Like, so I was dealing with this guy, right? And mind you, like, we were talking for a little while, hooking up, whatever. The first time I let him hit it.
Okay.
First time I let him hit it, right? We were hooking up other ways. First time I let him hit it. And now I'm the type of person, I like the mental stimulation. You tell me, talk dirty to me. That's what I like.
Okay. That's
what I prefer. I told this man to talk dirty to me. Rule number 1, never tell a man from Toronto to talk dirty to you, because that's just not going to work out in your favor. The man, quote unquote, said to me in my ear, he kissed on my neck and quote unquote said to me in my ear while he's deep stroking it with his 3 inches. Said to me,
whoa.
The man said to me, yo, Shorty, your pussy's blessed.
Perfect.
I'm like, wait. So I'm at this point.
So this is the dirty talk.
This is the dirty talk that I was asking for. At this point, I'm laughing. I'm literally chuckling. I'm like, wait. What you just said? The man said, yo, your pussy's like, your pussy's blessed. I'm like,
like.
What the fuck? Like, what? So I'm sitting there and I'm telling this guy, yo. Honestly, I can't still because I'm laughing. At this point, like, my pokes went
like you got
so hard.
Oh, no way.
Immediately. I was like, what the fuck is that?
So what happened in a situation like that? Like, what was your immediate? What was the outcome?
Outcome? I started laughing. I said, yo, chill. Give me a second still. I made him pull out and then kicked up for 20 minutes. And I said, honestly, I can't. This is a true story. I'm not capping. It happened in Brantford. Not from someone in Brantford, but it happened when I was in school. And, it's a guy from Toronto.
So hold up, pause.
And mind you, this man came all the way from Brantford from Toronto to see me.
So he drove an hour and some more minutes.
An hour and something to come see me, to whisper your pussy's blessed in my ear, to not bust a nut and cut.
What did that sound like? Was it like, your pussy's blessed?
Yeah, like what the no cat, that's literally what it sounded like. I've never been so cheesed in my life. Like, you had one job.
So, okay, that was fucked. Like, from a guy, like, I've never... I feel like it just comes natural. Like, there's no shit that I don't...
There's no script you have to follow.
Right. Like,
I'm not expecting anyone to have a script.
Like, you on the moment, like, you kind of know what to say. Like, you just say what you feel.
See, it's the word choice. You could have said, your pussy's so good. But you said blessed. That's the issue. You know, if he sat there and he said, yo, your pussy's so good or your pussy's so wet, you don't think I would have been like, okay, say no more. After when he said your pussy, I said, yo, say no more. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like we should like make a track out of that. Pussy's blessed, pussy's blessed.
No,
every day. There's no way.
Yo, after that, the man had the audacity saying, so when am I going to see you again? Like, I'm like, see me.
See ya.
See ya. No cap. See ya. Like, what?
Oh wow. But see, this is the shit that I personally don't understand. Is that how niggas don't have it like that. There's a guy dear of mine that everybody talk shit about. Mm-hmm. Every female that this guy touches have something bad to say. And I just don't and it's shit like that, like it's just whack stuff, like the guy's just whack. So I'm like, brother, like you don't got no friends, like you don't talk to the men, them, like you are afraid, because I feel that's another thing too. Men don't want to talk about their business for whatever reason.
For sure. No, understandable.
And how do you get feedback from anybody because see, I got bullied like by my own friends, but it was like constructive bullying.
Criticism.
No, bullying.
Okay.
Like, you know, like I'm back home. I'm like, you know, maybe 13, 12, 14, I don't know. And we're talking about, you know, females and whatever else. And somebody said eating pussy. And I was the one that said, ew. I got bullied on the spot.
I'm about to bully the shit out of you right now.
No, but that was a turning point for my life.
Saying the man's yamming bare pokes now.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna hold you.
Don't knock until you try it, buddy.
But that's the thing. That's another thing too. Then I come here, and men say talking about no that we don't.
They don't eat. They don't. Men do that. Men do that. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, I say shit, and niggas look at me like, "Oh God, you're dirt." I'm like, "What do you mean dirt, brother?"
Thank you. You're providing a very nice service.
That's me. Like even the other day, somebody, like you can see the face of, you know, thank you. Like, it's whatever, bro. Like I do this shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, Brian, your tongue's blessed.
Perfect. Listen, I feel like I would laugh too. I would laugh really fucking hard.
Oh, for sure.
If that's the dumb shit that a motherfucker will come in.
Of everything you could say. Of everything you could say.
Talk to me about, since we're talking about like mans and whatever, we're talking about something that kind of made me laugh earlier about the whole being a voice note. What the fuck is that all about?
Okay, so my special talent is being able to be... Okay, honestly, it's not really that special of a talent. It's just something I diagnosed myself with. I said I could do. I like to be like voice. You know, in music and songs when they have voicemails, I feel like I'm good. You want to hear it?
Right.
Okay. Don't laugh. Stop laughing. It's a serious thing, yo.
I'm gonna mute myself. Go.
Okay, you ready? That's the shit I'm talking about, though. Like, you changed up. You don't even fucking link nobody no more. You just stashing away like a catty. Yo, you cheese me, dog.
So saying we have talented people here at the How Far So Far.
That's what we have. Hey, talent.
Your voice note is blessed.
Thanks.
So you really like that's
like one of my goals is to be on one track and be a voicemail. Now the guy that I used to deal with, I used to talk to. Sorry, the guy deal with.
What's the difference?
Huh?
What's the difference?
I used to talk to. I used to deal with.
Oh,
fucking. I mean, we try to talk.
No, but
the talking would just turn into dealing.
But I don't get it because a lot of girls say this shit like, "Oh, I'm talking to someone," but really, they dealing with someone.
I keep it pretty specific.
Okay.
How I refer to you.
Okay.
Don't feel too nice, you know?
Yeah, thank you.
Like.
No, I'm just saying like thank you.
I don't want a man ever sitting here and thinking just because we dealt with each other for 3 times, we even dealt with each other in the first place. Like, sir, if I didn't come, it's not a body.
Oh, whoa.
Just letting you know. In that case, I'm a virgin. Period. But yeah, so this guy I was talking to, he makes music. And like he makes good music. I like his tracks. Like I can actually like listen to it. Like I support, I share all of that. And like him, like, I always told him, I'm like, yo, put me on at least one, I want at least one track,
like a little,
just a little 1-2, like. And you know what, he hurt me a lot because we used to talk, we don't talk no more. Okay. He hurt me a lot.
Yeah.
And if I sat there and made a voicemail about what he did to me, that track is fire. Billboards top 5.
Can we ask what he do?
All I'm gonna say is
you're hurt.
I'm hurt. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get into details. Bottom line, I'm just saying people know how to play roles. People know how to play roles. People know how to fit into roles. People know how to lie. So you need to, do yourself the due diligence, respect yourself, and know when and where to, believe it.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I am still waste.
but hey, that's okay.
But yeah.
See, I've always said this.
I call it young, wild, and free.
I appreciate you because, I just feel like this is the bullshit that most females are going through. But nobody, is able to pinpoint the actual problem and say what you're saying right now. But they believe this shit about, I'm just young, wild, and free. Like, for real. Like, they think that that's what life is. And that shit truly pissed me off. Because there's niggas like me that I'm like, trying to get into retirement a little bit. I want to take somebody serious. You know what I mean? But then I get mixed in with everybody else. So I'm like, you got to wake up that fucking eye that tells you, look, helps you set apart from A to B. And that shit pissed me off. Like, truthfully and honestly.
I think, like, when you're single, do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. I'm sorry, like, it just doesn't matter.
I do get it, but like, it's just one of those things where I get the whole sensation of like people just look at me and like, it's too good to be true. Or like, or
what
that,
do you mean?
Or like people just think that I'm just telling them what they want to hear.
Yes.
And I'm like,
what's your background?
I'm Dominican.
Okay.
What is that? Where's that? Well, no, there's got to be a thought process behind that shit. No, there's got to be. No. There's got to be a thought process behind that shit. What's up?
Oh, you just okay.
Anyway, so yeah, when I go through these like little episodes with females, and it pisses me off because we go the whole 9 yards or whatever, and then push comes to shove, and it's kind of like, yeah, this is not real. Like, they telling me like, you're cool, like, but this is not real life.
It's not real.
Yeah, like this.
It's because I think guys will do a lot just to get pussy.
And that's
they will say and do a lot to get pussy.
I get that.
And it's partially our faults as females to not know when it's genuine and when it's not. But I also can't fully blame ourselves because some guys are just that good at lying.
I feel like so are females.
I mean, yeah, everyone's good at lying. If they want to be good at lying, they're good at lying.
You gotta get your way.
I'm saying in terms of that, same way. If a girl was to come up here and actually take a guy seriously, the man would just be like, "Yo, you're just." He might not look at it the same way, or he might not believe that there's actually a female that's not doing what all this reckless shit that he claims females are doing. So he might be looking at her like, nah, you're not serious,
Nah, but you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell apart. Like, okay. there's like, like even the ones I fucking baptize them as girls with hoe tendencies. Like, they might look like a hoe, they might act like a hoe, but they're not. But
they're not hoes. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could tell which ones. Like you could. As a dude, you could always
That's
tell.
a very good intuition that you have.
Nah. I deal with a lot of niggas. Like, we talk about this shit and we know. We just choose to do XYZ when we want to, and just because. And the fact is that and men will die a boy.
Yeah.
Some nigga triggered me the other day.
That's not blessed, fam.
It is what it is.
It's true, yeah.
Some dumbass nigga the other day tried to tell me that, there's no men, there's only boys. I'm like, nah, nigga, that's you. But then after he broke it down to me, then I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. But I see what you're saying. And
is it does it go hand in hand with like boys will always be boys?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Boys are boys.
Yeah.
Men will be men. Type shit. Okay.
And it's just our mindset that I don't think a female will ever understand.
But you know what though? Maybe we won't understand it in terms of a man. But I can probably understand it in terms of a female. This might honestly, I'm not trying to say this to be like, oh, pick me energy, but I'm being very honest. If we're sitting here and being honest,
energy.
If we're sitting here and being honest about how a female really is, like at the end of the day, like, because we know what we are. We know what we are.
So it doesn't mean
females know what we are. Like, for example, boys will be boys, you know, keep that in mind. Women will be women.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, women, a lot of girls that are trying to say, yo, I don't need someone that's like this. I don't need someone like that. But it's like, at the end of the day, girl, you're a girl. You need that, whatever. Let's say you have a man that lacks emotion. At the end of the day, you're a female. We like emotion. Yeah. We do like that emotion.
But at the end of the day, why would you put yourself in that position? You had that choice.
You have that choice. But that depends on person to person, though. That I will be honest. That I couldn't, because I've been in a situation where I've given myself up to guys that really didn't deserve it. Is
there a reason? Because I've always been attracted to personality more than anything else. Like you got the fattest ass and whatever means jack to me. Now, if there's something about you that makes me dream about you, is over. Like, I'm gonna fucking,
like, you're sitting there and you're thinking about stuff that you wouldn't.
Yes. And for that reason, I've never been with somebody upon benefit of the doubt, quote unquote. He'll change, or she'll become better, or whatever. Yes, I've given people the time and the space to develop something that I asked for them down the road. But ultimately, the reason why I came for you is because there's something about you that I like more than just the fucking look. So from this person that I am, also a male, I don't understand how females will go into a relationship or whatever expecting something from a guy that guy was never that. He never told nobody that he was gonna be that.
100%.
So
I literally have nothing to say to that, because that's the last thing I went through.
So I
had to sit there and realize that myself. So I have absolutely nothing to say to that. To like rebuttal it, I can't.
But like, what was the thought process like?
The thing with this guy was like, he initially was extremely nice. Okay. And I didn't fall for it. Okay. Because at first I was like, okay, he's nice, but that's all he is. Yeah. You know? As we got to know each other for like, I'm going to say 2-3 months, I'm not actively looking for a relationship, so I didn't rush that whole like, oh, let's be in a relationship.
Like, you didn't come up with the what are we? Okay.
But I also didn't
discard it.
No. I honestly, I didn't even think about it, to be very frank with you. I also didn't allow certain things to happen because I don't want him to think that it's only going to stay. Okay. Like, oh yeah, we're still getting to know you. You don't have to ask me what my favorite color is every day. We're over that. You know what I mean? But like, very nice at the beginning, and then he did certain things that would, honestly, I'm being so honest, like even if I talk to other guys about it, they're usually like, oh, like he likes you, right? Yeah. But then it's like he didn't. Like, he just lied about it. He completely lied about it.
So it was one of those niggas.
Yeah, and it was probably the first guy in my entire life, to be very honest with you, that I can sit here and say he lied to me. Like, bullface lie. He did not. He did not play me. I'm not even gonna say playing is an understatement. He was a liar. Yeah. He lied to me.
Okay, right, but at that point you're not to blame, because he sold you one thing.
He sold me on things. I blame myself. I blame myself for going back.
Right. That's a whole different.
So
narrative.
now I sit here and I look at myself and I said, no, you're an idiot for that. You know. Right. So because I'm sorry, but if I sit down and I sit here, not once did he give me even a little bit of realistic hope that this was going to be a happy marriage in 10 years. Right. You know what I mean? He gave me hope. He did give me hope for a good relationship in a year. Okay. In a year, I'd be in a happy relationship. In a year, I'd be a happy situation with him. But I didn't see anything past that. I realistically couldn't see anything past that. And what I realized out of that was, if I'm questioning it, it's not a thing. Yeah. Is that simple, really? It's honestly that simple. But I'm saying this right now. And I know for a fact before I really find the guy I'm trying to deal with, I'm going to go through it again. I know myself. I'm going to go through it again. I'm going to try and avoid it as much, but it's inevitable. Right?
It is inevitable.
It's inevitable. Liars are inevitable. Not like I'm going to see a bull-faced liar and I'm going to be like, yeah, let me deal with you. No.
It's just a whole relationship thing. It's gambling. You have to put something in there.
Yeah.
And it's either gonna grow or is it just gonna die.
The thing with this guy is that's what I did for him. He was going through some stuff and I was there for him.
Okay.
And like, I'm not gonna get into details, but he was going through some stuff and I was there for him. And I thought like maybe that would make him appreciate me a little bit more. And it didn't. So I did it out of my heart at first, and then after I realized, okay, like this man really doesn't have a heart.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, it's like I love to blame myself for everything that happens to me.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like that's the only way for you to really grow as a person.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I do understand that. Number one, I'm me, and nobody else is like me.
100%.
Number two, I cannot expect people to do the same things I do for them.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's not happening.
That's me. No. I do what I do out of because I want to. I cannot be expecting nothing out of you. And number three, once you find out who the person really is, you gotta get out. You
have to get out.
That's it.
And that's what I had to realize. I wish I realized it sooner. But like, it's
gonna take its time or whatever. But if I could tell you something, it's like don't make that mistake.
Oh, for sure.
Of forgiving the
unforgivable and unforgettable.
Yeah.
Because that shit will ring like a bell in my head every time I see him.
That's it.
Like after that, I didn't see him for a while, and the weirdest part, I drove by him. I was driving, and then I was skirting because I was just driving. I was trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
I've seen this car follow me, like up my ass, following me, and I'm like, who's following me? And then I recognized the car, but I was like, it's not him because I didn't know his license plate like that. Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's not him. Then he pulled up beside me. He's like, yo, what are you saying? And I'm like, there's no way this man just rolled down his window talking about what are you saying, like we're friends. And then I was kind of like, no, like one thing about me that I don't like is like when a guy likes to, like, you know, he knows he fucked up. He knows I made it clear that he fucked up. I took time out of I took myself away from the situation. Not sorry, I didn't take time. I took myself away from the situation. And you're still gonna push it under the rug and pretend everything's blessed. That I can't stand. Because that don't do that.
There's a lot of toxic fucking traits that men have. Let me be just honest.
Yeah.
I don't have 90% of those traits. But the only big bad trait that I have that every female that's watching this that may or may not have interest in me, I'm a narcissist. But it's convenient for females. Like, for example, I am the guy to take you out to the nicest place. Not because I think that is nice gesture for you. No, it's because I don't deserve any less. I'm going.
You're going.
Right.
I love that.
I'm fucking going. Like, I'm not gonna, no. And there's a lot of shit like that I just, like.
Clearly, I deserve apple juice and mediocre dick. Because that's where I put myself for 6 months of my life. If you're watching this, fuck you.
Apple juice, cut, pause. What the fuck? What do you mean apple juice?
We both like apple juice.
So that was it. That was the like, oh, is she upset? Let me come in with a bottle of apple juice.
No, he was upset and I came in with a bottle of apple juice.
Wow.
It was only $1.47 though, so it's like, yeah.
But still, like, that was your love language.
Yeah, like apple juice. He was off in my ear talking about, yo, this apple juice is black.
Perfect. No. Rush, if you could tell the people anything, then just to close this shit up, because this camera getting hot. What do you want to let them know?
So a couple of things I'll let you know.
What?
Number one, it's not the thick of the dick that does the trick. It's the throb of the knob that does the job. Get that shit tattooed on your back if you need to.
Wait, what the fuck?
Because bitches be forgetting, yo. I'm telling you this right now.
Wait.
Just take it as it is, honestly.
This was how far so far. I'm fucking out.